everybody? Welcome to Thunder and Lightning Gaming Podcast. I'm Thunder,
And I'm Lightning.
and we just talked for way too long about Indiana Jones and his friend Deadpool.
Yes.
So
we did.
Now we're gonna talk about other stuff. Chris, how was your week?
My week was pretty good. The show went really well.
Yes, the show I could not make it to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause D&D.
Yeah.
Show was good. D&D was good.
Oh, thank you.
Now we're hunkering down. The band, I might as well talk about the band 'cause exciting things are happening.
Yeah, go for it.
We've got another show coming up on the 27th of this month at the Jungle in Somerville. If anybody's in the area wants to go check that out, you can. In the day after that, we're doing a 3-day run of recording.
Oh.
Trying to get 11 tracks done in 3 days. To put that into context,
That seems pretty doable, right?
it's
Wasn't it tighter on the last band?
The last band was 8 songs in 2 days. In that, the
Okay.
producer was like, I don't know if that's happening. And then we got it done.
Right.
So trying to do 11 in 3 days is almost the same stakes in my mind. Pretty close. But I'm excited. I'm really excited. I think we got a lot of good tunes. But yeah, that's that front. We've done some cool things for the channel that
we don't want to get into detail right now, but we had a let's just say an extensive channel meeting last night about a project that the two of us are working on that we've hinted at in the past. Music unrelated. That was a reference to Serious Sam when he sings that song in that game as a reference to those films.
That was essentially my week. Leaving today for me and Monsoon's 1-year anniversary.
Yes.
So that'll be exciting.
Oh, yeah. So probably no stream Sunday, right?
We might have to. This is up to you. I come home. I don't know what time. I'm not going to put a time limit on us if I can.
Absolutely do not rush home to record our dumb web show.
Would you be down to do a Monday?
Yeah.
All right, let's do a video game on Monday.
Normal time.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
Cool. You heard it here first.
Hopefully you heard it here.
That'd be crazy if you heard it somewhere else. We just decided it. You saw the whole decision-making process.
But yeah, how was your week?
My week was fine. I've been getting back into work. I'm trying to think. I didn't really do much. Have you? If the answer is no, it's totally fine. I can move on to something else. Have you been watching Secret Invasion?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, no
worries. It's on the list. That first episode just really. I think I'm marveled out. I think
everyone keeps saying that. That's what Kelsey was saying too.
It's just a lot. I think I don't trust the TV shows. I think is my issue. I think I'm Marvel TV showed out. I don't know. I will watch it. I'm planning to watch it. I think I'm just more excited for what's the next movie. I think when I'm thinking Marvel, I'm not even thinking, oh, I got to watch Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, when is the next thing coming out?
I think right now I'm, of the 3 things that are planned for MCU, I think the thing I'm most excited for is Loki season 2.
Okay.
Because I am not going to lie, Miss Marvel, the Marvels might be a good film. Doesn't look like it's going to be at this point, but obviously I'll go see it and I'll make my opinion then.
Do you know what I mean, by the way, with Miss Marvel's character? She's still, she's just not for me. That character
mean how the
is
whole
just not for
trailer
me.
is just her shouting, screaming?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Yeah, not a good trailer for what I can only hope, based on what I know about Marvel, is going to be a good movie.
I finished Miss Marvel, and I was like, man, that character was obnoxious. I hope they work on that. And then this trailer comes out, and it's just double down, and I'm like, man, I'm going to hate this character.
Because here's the thing, right? Here's my issue with that trailer and her inclusion in it and how much she just fucking shouts. you and I are in the minority in disliking Moon Knight, but no one liked Ms. Marvel.
No. And it's a little upsetting too because I love Captain Marvel and I really want to.
I love Miss Marvel. They just fucked her up in the TV show.
I'm talking about MCU. I'm just saying in the MCU I love Captain Marvel and I want to know deeply what she's been doing because it's been strung along for like 4 years now.
Yeah.
And like we keep getting little glimpses, and I'm worried this movie's going to be eclipsed by the new character they want to introduce, who's really fucking annoying. That being Miss Marvel.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's the question, right? How much of this movie is Carol? How much of it is Kamala? And how much of it is Monica?
Mm-hmm.
And how much?
Yeah,
of it
that's
is...
another character I'd love to get introduced to in a bigger way. But
right, we got her origin, the origin of her powers.
Yeah.
But now we need I feel like that's where my head is at. I feel like this movie is Monica's time to shine, and I feel like she's not going to get that because of Kamala.
Right.
Fully didn't such a whiplash to see those TV show ass characters show up in a movie when they go to her house.
Yeah.
And it's like the mom and the dad and the brother, and I'm like, oh, you got the whole gang here for this scene, huh? Yeah, I will say though, love or hate Secret Invasion, you should probably watch it before that one.
Oh, I bet. Yeah,
Fury and all that.
Absolutely.
Just to bring it back to where we were talking about
your week.
Episode 1, not great.
Yeah.
Episode 2 and 3, pretty good.
Okay.
Episode 4, I was kind of like, okay. And then that's the newest one. There's not a 5 or 6 yet.
Okay.
That's
and
the
I'm
other.
Sure we'll do a podcast on it down the road.
I don't know. We might.
Maybe not.
I don't think we have to. But,
okay.
We could if we're desperate for podcasts.
Okay.
But I don't think we have to. Yeah.
It might get lost in the wash because there's a lot of movies we're gonna want to be doing.
Yeah.
Like Barbie's out, right?
No, it comes out the 21st.
Okay.
Yeah. Barbie.
There's just other movies we could.
No, there's. I don't think we're gonna do Secret Invasion, but that's not a. That's not a no. But yeah, I the show is interesting. I had a theory about the show, and it seems like I was right, which is neat. Other than that, I haven't really done much, which is why I'm talking about Secret Invasion so much.
That's okay.
I've.
How was D&D for you? If you want to talk about that.
D&D, oh man. D&D, okay. Not my fault. I had a time limit this time.
Yeah.
I had to start here and end here, and it went perfectly.
Couldn't have been better.
Down to the minute, honestly. And there was a mimic fight that y'all avoided.
Really wanted to talk about the mimic fight. I didn't avoid it.
If we did, well, yeah, as a group, you
left
the room and didn't fight the mimic. And if you did, we would have gone over my time limit, so I'm glad that it was avoided ultimately. But hot diggity shit, I do not think, and this is not a insult or a slight, this is just an observation. I don't think Catherine has ever seen or played or listened to anything that has a mimic in it.
No.
Because she was like the what's the phrase? Poking the bear?
Yeah.
She was like, I'm gonna fuck with this thing, see what makes it tick, and I was like, make a history check and make it fucking good so I can lore dump on you about how you shouldn't fuck with this thing and you should listen to all your party members who are like, let's leave.
Over.
She tipped it on its back. And she was like, yeah, fucker, I'm going to open it.
What are you going to do now?
No, don't open it.
And then my shitty-ass character made a very innocent Zord?
Nope. Zorn. Xorn.
Made a very innocent Zorn open it so I could steal the dime that was in his pocket.
Yeah.
And he died.
Very in character for your...
Absolutely.
You know, I feel like you do something like that, the other players of the table roll their eyes, but I did very in character.
Thank you. I saw a shiny thing, and I was like, I'm going to kill this guy to get it.
And I do like that we saw the other...
Oh, did we change what we're doing?
Oh, yeah, let me do that. Let me do that real quick. I do like that we almost saw like the other side of that character's like proclivity for money, because you found a thing and you're like, this is pointless, and then you gave it away and you found out later, oh, that wasn't pointless, I was just being like greedy. And my greed, there was like a benefit and a opposite of a benefit in the same
when I killed
campaign.
that
No.
guy.
There was you killing that guy, getting the dime, and then there was not getting that magic staff, because you were like, oh, this is.
Oh yeah.
So we saw like both sides of what playing a character like that can do. Like we saw a positive for the character and a negative of sorts. Okay, that should be good. Let me know if that changed. It should. Yes. Cool. Yeah. And I feel like I had something to say about, because I remember saying like, oh, I'm going to talk about this even though it's about video games, but now I can't remember what it was. So I guess it wasn't that important, because I just definitely don't remember what it was. I do want to say that just a general like comment on Uber.
Oh,
Eats,
okay, all right.
And
not necessarily a food story.
Yes, exactly. Not necessarily a food story. Just a general comment on the whole like rideshare food delivery service as a whole, because it is truly the Wild West. It is like victimless crime to steal someone's food.
Well, there is a victim.
It's me.
Yeah.
It's me, the hungry one. But like, it's just so like everyone. So the other day, it was 12. It was midnight.
Okay.
And I was hungry, so I paid a person to go get me McDonald's. And we've all used these apps. There's steps. It's placing your order. Your order's being made. They're picking it up. They're heading your way. You're eating it, right? So it gets to making it, and then it gets to person's picking it up. And sometimes that one takes a long time because they're just standing there at McDonald's, tapping their foot, waiting for the food to be done. And then it switched to on heading your way, and then this person sat there for like, no joke, like 10 full minutes. So after like minute 6 or 7, I messaged them, and I was like, everything okay? And they messaged me back immediately, I'm on my way now. And then they sat there for another 3 minutes. And then after those 3 minutes were up, they brought my food to me, and then I ate it, and it was all correct and delicious. What the fuck was the first act of that story? What happened?
I think they ordered themselves something in the drive-thru, maybe.
Oh, and they were eating it, and then why would they eat their food first, though?
Because they don't give a shit about you.
No, I get that part, but like, you'd think that like, if it was me and that was my plan, I would absolutely, and I knew that the person was right down the street, I would absolutely bring them their food in a timely manner, park on their street, and then eat my food.
But some people are shitty.
I was just so weird because they were like, I'm on my way, and I was like,
no, you're not.
No, you're not. I didn't message him back. I was just like, I'll wait to see what happens. And sometimes I get fucked when I do that. And I was hesitant to message because sometimes, this has happened twice to me before, where I'll message the person and then they'll disappear. Like, someone had my food for a while. I was like, hey, is everything okay? And instead of getting a reply, the order was canceled. And then I never got my food. I was like, what? Is it because I engaged? I'm sorry.
Wild.
Like wild, unlike the West.
Yeah. Do you think so? They cancel on you. They already got your food. Are they paying?
It.
Well, yeah, obviously. Are they paying for it though?
No, they're not paying for it. Uber is paying for it because every time that happens, every time my food is like incredibly incorrect or doesn't arrive, I go to Uber and I'm like, "Hey, Uber, it happened again," and they're like, "We know."
Do they
Here's
make you
all your money back?
Do they explain to you though, like you need to let us know what the order number is so we can track the driver or anything like that?
They have all that already.
So do you think on the other end the driver's paying for your food?
I don't know. I really don't know who gets to pay for my food because obviously, let's use McDonald's as an example. I pay Uber money and some of that money goes to the driver, and then there's obviously a tip, and then some of it goes to Uber, and then some of it goes to McDonald's, and then I don't get my food and I get a full refund. McDonald's ain't getting my money. I got my money back from Uber. So Uber doesn't get my money, and McDonald's doesn't get my money.
Well, McDonald's gets money. Uber, you paid, right? But then Uber reimburses you. McDonald's got paid. Uber loses money because they need to reimburse you what you paid.
Yeah, you think so? Then your question is, how does
They must go after drivers. They must say, "Hey, you piece of shit, we had to pay him. Now you're gonna pay us."
I don't know if they do though. It makes sense what you're saying. I don't think that's the case.
They must be making hand over fist if they're not going after people for that guy got a free meal.
You gotta imagine that person gets some sort of demerit. You know that person.
That's what
gets
I'm
some
saying.
Sort of
something has to happen.
Because there's a obviously.
Well, otherwise, they're just gonna steal every other order. Why not?
Right. Yeah, well, obviously, if you sign up for Uber and then no one you deliver to in a 2-week span gets their food, then make sure that person's not an Uber driver anymore. But yeah, I don't know, because obviously the percentage is like user based. I don't know. I really don't know, because whenever they give me my money, I'm always like, all right, well, I have my money back, and I guess I'll use this money that I just got back to order food some other way. So I never but yeah, I don't know what the after that is. I'm assuming the driver gets in trouble in some way. Also, the other day, I ordered Qdoba. I ordered 3 burritos and a side of chips and an extra side of queso and a drink. Not all for me, of course.
Oh, I was just gonna say, wait, did you? I was like mathing that out. I was like, did he say 3 burritos?
Not the drink was for me. The burritos were for everybody. And what I got was a can of Coke and a Bertucci's pizza. I'm not joking. That's what arrived on my door. They sent a picture, and I was like, that's a pizza. And I went outside. I was like, that's a pizza. And I called the driver, and I was like, you gave me the wrong order. And she essentially was like, oh, sorry, I'm driving. Gotta go. And then I called her back. I was like, are you bringing me my order? And she was like, no. And I was like, okay. And then I...
Do you get to rate these people?
It's a thumbs up, thumbs down situation. When you
Did she get a thumbs down?
Well, yeah. When you get an actual Uber ride,
it's like out of 5 or something. Right?
Yeah, that's a 5. That's a star rating. But for some reason, the Uber Eats rating is just a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And that one's very optional. You kind of have to go out of your way to rate the Eats drivers, because when the second your Uber ride is over, you're like out of the way to the car. You get a notification to give them a star rating. So it's the eating part of this app is clearly not their priority.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just I refuse to order Popeyes from rideshare apps.
Really?
Because they've gotten it wrong too many times.
Damn.
It's always wrong. So I'm only going to eat Popeyes if I can go there and look at it and say, you fucked this up, do it again.
Jesus.
Because it's just, I can't. McDonald's, though. McDonald's, unless there's some shenanigans with the driver, McDonald's always gets the order right. Let's talk about pop culture news.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of...
Good call.
There's a lot of casting stuff. Casting news that we have to talk about, which is not typically what we're talking about. So first of all, let's start with Deadpool.
Okay.
Deadpool 3, which as of let's start here.
Okay.
As of midnight last night, there's an actor's strike now.
Yes.
So there's a writer's strike and an actor's strike. Literally, the Oppenheimer premiere was last night, and multiple high-profile actors walked out of the premiere.
That's what I heard.
Participate in the writer's strike. And I saw a quote from Christopher Nolan, who was basically like, when I saw him leave, I knew what they were doing, and I support them, and I completely understand.
Cool.
But it was like, literally like the huge actors like Matt Damon, Cillian Murphy, Robert Downey Jr. all just fucked off. It's specifically a SAG strike, so
okay.
I guess it's like only some actors or whatever.
It's a pretty important list, though.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Of course. Yeah. So because of that, a lot of stuff's being put on pause. Deadpool 3 was just officially. I need to see this picture eventually. I'm glad Deadpool 3 was officially put on pause because this movie has already been hit with that weird Ryan Reynolds writer strike loophole, and now there's an Actors Guild strike. It's just a mess. But
hopefully, because Ryan Reynolds does do some great improv in Deadpool 3, hopefully this finally puts the brakes on the entire production of that movie.
Well, it did, yeah.
Okay, good. Maybe that stays that way till both strikes are done, and when that's over with, maybe it'll be for the best for that film.
Yeah.
I know that's one little aspect of what we've been talking about, but I just wanted to throw that out there.
There's just been a lot of Poker Face season 2 just got delayed. I'm sure Wednesday's gonna get a delay.
We're not gonna see Stranger Things last season till the 2040s.
We're not gonna see Stranger Things season 5.
I think.
Question mark until the next moon launch. And this time we're launching to go live there, because Earth is uninhabitable because we're disgusting.
I don't think the moon's gonna be in it. It doesn't matter. Keep going.
The moon's definitely smaller, but no, Mars. That's where we're trying to live.
Yeah,
right?
Mars.
Yeah, moon would not do good.
No.
But barring all that bad news, let us talk about all the casting that's happening in superhero cinema. So Deadpool 3 has Hugh Jackman in it, as we all know. They showed set photos.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman is, for the first time ever, in the classic comic book Wolverine outfit. And I couldn't help but notice that Deadpool's looking a little bit more red.
Red, yes. Can I talk?
Yeah.
Can I talk on that?
Yeah.
Nobody's talking about this because everybody's focused on Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman looks amazing.
Yeah. Deadpool's also in comic book accurate costume for the first time.
Yeah, he's way more red.
Which, I've got things to say. I like the thing that's been pulling me in with this generation of superhero movies is the realism. The comic book accurate costumes are kind of taking me out of it a little bit.
Well,
I'm in the minority. I know that.
Well, true, but that's not what I was going to comment on. I was going to comment on the fact that this is definitely going to be a multiverse movie.
I was just going to say, I don't think that this is early 2000s X-Men Hugh Jackman.
Right.
Maybe not even Deadpool. I think that it's at least alt-universe Hugh Jackman, which would be really cool. I'd really like that.
Do you want to know what would be cool? This might even be 90s cartoon Wolverine.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be really cool. That's my hope, is that these are two alt-universe characters.
Because the other two bits of news about Deadpool, one is that it's basically been confirmed that Mobius, not Morbius, not the Spider-Man vampire, Mobius, the character Owen Wilson plays in Loki, is going to be in this film. Apparently, there's going to be a huge. This is what people are reporting. There's going to be a huge action scene between Deadpool, Wolverine, Mobius, and Miss Minutes, which is the clock lady voiced by Timmy Turner. So I don't know how that.
So this is absolutely a multiverse movie.
At the very least, a time travel one. But it seems like, because also the other bit of news, the thing that I'm excited to talk about, is that they got Jennifer Garner to reprise her role as Elektra in this movie.
Yo, sorry, things just connected for me.
Okay.
You finish what you're saying though, because I know you wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, sorry. That's not a rumor. That was confirmed that Jennifer Garner is going to play Elektra. I had great timing. Yes, you did.
This will be real quick. Deadpool 2 ends with him traveling through time. I bet you that's exactly where they pick up.
Oh, true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Pick up exactly there.
Yeah, why not?
Finish that scene, but now Mobius is here. He's like, you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to go unkill Hitler.
That would be really, really neat.
So the reason I'm excited, because here's the thing with Jennifer Garner's Elektra, because I don't think you've seen those old movies, right? The old Daredevil movies.
No, but I know what they look like.
Right. No, so here's why I'm excited. They make a Daredevil movie. Ben Affleck, who currently plays Batman, I guess you could say that.
Kind of.
There's like 9 Batmen right now, but one of them's Ben Affleck. He played Daredevil, and Elektra was played by Jennifer Garner. Cut to 2016. there's a Daredevil TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Daredevil's played by Charlie Cox. Elektra's played by Elodie Young. Jennifer Garner, this is Elektra, is the one we're getting in Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
Which says to me, multiverse.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because we all know Deadpool 3 is going to be an MCU movie.
Mm-hmm.
That they won't shut up about that.
And Pierce Brosnan's 007 is going to be in it.
Wait,
Harry
what?
Potter is going to be in it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, this is what we did with the Doctor Strange movie.
Oh, yeah. No, so I hope, my hope is that Deadpool 3 is a better multiverse movie than Doctor Strange 2 was.
I have a funny meme I'm going to show you after stream, though.
Okay, yeah.
But I've been saving it to show you.
Yeah, so, that, it just excites me. I didn't expect it, obviously. No one did. But, like, because, that's the other thing I wanted to mention. Daredevil movie, fine. People like it. There was a follow-up movie. It was just called Elektra, and it starred her.
Oh, I remember that.
One of the worst films of all time. It's a genuinely terrible movie. And that's who they got to play Elektra again. It's almost like they've done this before with characters, but it's like, remember when it was bad? Well, it's good. Here's my cold shot about Deadpool 3.
Sure.
Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern is going to be in this movie.
Oh, yeah. Why wouldn't he?
Has to be, right?
Yeah.
I know he's DC, but, like, he has to be in some form, right?
Fox was able to do it in 2, so why not? They mentioned him at least.
Right. It just, like, it makes so much sense to me. Like, if we can do that shitty Flash movie where fucking we got Nicolas Cage playing Superman, and we're doing Deadpool, and Deadpool's a big fart meme of a superhero, just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Why not?
Who's gonna give a shit?
I
don't. It
I'm,
just makes
I'm
so much
here.
sense to me.
I'm here for it.
The other bit of casting is the Superman movie. Superman. Let me get this fool's name because
Sure.
I do forget. But Superman's is casting at like a breakneck speed. So Superman is going to be played by David Corenswet, who I have never heard of.
Can we get a picture?
Yeah, we can get a picture of David Corenswet. Let's get a good. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh yeah. He's just like handsomeman.jpg. I've never seen this individual before. Sorry about the ring light in his face. But
yeah, I mean that looks like Superman.
There's the new Superman. Yeah, ring light and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's who's playing Superman, and Lois Lane is going to be played by Rachel Brosnahan. Not my first pick. I talked about this before. I really wanted Samara Weaving, the babysitter from The Babysitter.
Yeah.
I really wanted her to play Lois Lane. It's not happening. But Margot Robbie is out as Invisible Woman, so maybe we could put Samara Weaving in there. I think that would also fit.
that would be neat.
There was other casting in that movie. I don't have the names in front of me. I apologize. But they just cast I forget the character. Sorry. Part of me wants Michael Rosenbaum, who played Lex in Smallville, and his friends with James Gunn to be in Superman. That would be cool. Because he was in Guardians also. But yeah, so they got the guy who plays Darwin in X-Men First Class to be Mr. Terrific. They got the woman who played Dora the Explorer in live-action Dora the Explorer to play Hawk Girl. And most importantly, they got Nathan Fillion to play Green Lantern. Nathan Fillion has been voicing Green Lantern in the movies and shows, the animated stuff, for a while now. But he always voices Hal Jordan. And apparently he's going to be playing Guy Gardner, who's the other, Milky Way Green Lantern.
That's cool.
So that's exciting. I'm excited for that. And then recently confirmed was the cast of Captain America Brave New World. And this movie is... Let me just run through this real quick. We got Anthony Mackie as Captain America, obvs. And then we got Danny Ramirez as Falcon, the guy from the show. We got Carl Lumbly as Isaiah Bradley coming back, the old black Captain America who has the same backstory as him. We got Tim Blake Lawson coming back as Leader. That's the the Mr. Blue from the Incredible Hulk movie. At the end of the movie, Hulk blood drips into his head and starts. He's going to be leader. They were setting up leader. They're finally doing it. That's nobody. We got Harrison Ford replacing William Hurt as Red Hulk. We have Liv Tyler playing Betty Ross, that character's daughter from the Incredible Hulk movie. And we have 2 other people, including Seth Rollins, the wrestler, who's going to be in this movie. So this fucking Captain America movie is going to be a big, huge Hulk reunion. I can't help but notice the fucking Hulk's not going to be in it, but whatever.
Well, he's busy with his space son.
It doesn't have Hulk or She-Hulk or his weird fucking adult son, but fine, whatever. Movie looks great. Also, no Bucky, which is
I was really expecting you to say Bucky. Where else is he going to land?
Well, he's going to be in the Thunderbolts
TV
show,
right,
which is also going to have Harrison Ford's Red Hulk in it. But you'd think that
Harrison Ford, man.
I can't believe Harrison Ford is going to be Red Hulk.
At 80.
At 80.
80!
And he refused, you were telling me he refused to go
Grow the
mustache only.
Yeah, he's just going to be clean shaven.
That's fine. I don't care. I don't care.
No, I don't either.
I didn't care about that character, but now he's...
But, like, how much money? Like, they're at the table. Like, I'd ask, why not? He's sitting there,
What's your starting mustache price?
He's looking at $60 million, and he's just like... and I would just sit there. I'd be like, I'm curious though. How much would mustache cost?
Right.
Is it another 60?
Right.
How much is your mustache cost?
How much is your mustache worth? Because listen, you motherfucker, we'll just CGI it on later, you bitch. Talk about this bastard sandwich, and then I think we're gonna call it a day.
So this is from IGN, so I believe it.
Well, yeah, IGN, credible news source. I don't know why they're reporting on this.
I don't know either. So
sometimes it seems like the wires got crossed. Someone's a big Burger King fan over at IGN.
Burger King in Thailand only, has created something called the real cheeseburger.
And good
the
for
real
them, right?
cheeseburger.
Can I just cut it here real quick? Good for them.
Yeah, it's about time somebody made it.
About time. Oh man.
This burger consists of 2 buns, as most burgers do.
Mm-hmm. A great start, by the way.
Great.
If I can just like min-max my enjoyment of this conversation, a banger start to this sandwich.
I already exited out. I don't need it open to talk about the rest of the sandwich.
Oh, but I do want to see the picture.
Oh shoot, yeah, you're right. I can bring up the picture. So 2 buns. Followed
as previously mentioned, a great start to any sandwich.
Followed by, ready for this?
Yeah.
20 slices of American cheese, and that's it.
God.
That's all you get.
God, fuck.
Oh, there it is in all its glory.
Disgusting.
They did do what you said though. You can't just stack them perfectly on top of each other. They did eschew all the pieces.
And they're melted.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
A little bit. They're melted the normal amount that you would expect for a normal sandwich.
So
There's
question...
no fucking way, by the way, that it looks this neat.
No, of course not.
That it looks this neat when you order it.
So the question that was posed by Thunder is, and I'm going to bring this up because we do acknowledge that it is a little melted. At what point is it just a grilled cheese and you've done nothing?
This is not door to talk about like, well, is a hot dog a sandwich? No, fuck all that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about an efficiency of language. These people didn't call it the Burger King grilled cheeseburger, right? Because that would be wrong. That would be right. Now, then we would be talking about like, well, it's not a grilled cheese. But my question is like, what else are you going to call it? Their answer to that question was, the real cheeseburger, which is not something that anything's been called before. So the fucking sandwich artists at Burger King were like, we have to come up with we've invented something new. We have to come up with a new name. I've got it. We'll call it the real cheeseburger. And then in very small font in parentheses, it'll say, get it? And I just want to sit here. I'm like sitting here. I'm looking at this sandwich and it's not a grilled cheese. There's no way around that.
No.
It's absolutely not a grilled cheese. But if you were like, name this, I'd be like, that's a grilled cheese.
Right.
That's what my mouth wants to do, and that's what it did the other day when I was like, I literally said to you, I was like, isn't that just a grilled cheese? And you were like, well, and I was like, oh, I know what I said.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's Normally when McDonald's, different country, Wendy's, different country, does a thing, usually I'm like, fuck, I would love to eat one of them. I would destroy a Garfield pizza. But that shit looks disgusting. Also, it's Burger King cheese. If I would even I would even be a little more open if it was McDonald's making it or Wendy's, but it's fucking Burger King.
I would try a bite. I want one bite. I want to know the experience.
Oh, Chris, I'll explain the experience to you. Oh, there goes all the cheese. Well, I guess I'll chomp on this bread because all the cheese is on the floor.
I don't know though. If it's a little melted, I don't know. I don't know.
You think the okay. Here's what you're saying. Because I want to be the realist in the situation. I'm the food story guy. Yes, it's a little melted, so it's gonna stick to the top bun and the bottom bun. So, chomp, whoop! There goes 18 slices of cheese onto the floor. I'm left with 2. I'll just grill this, and then finish it later. After I've grilled it.
I guess.
It's just frustrating. I want to see, and this is not something I've ever wished for with any food product. I want to find video of I want to watch
somebody eating it.
Someone eating it.
Yeah.
How do you eat it?
That's fair.
And you promise this isn't like a weird late April Fool's joke.
IGN posted it. IGN posted it, and it's fucking July.
Right. No, I know. I just this is not like some meme. This is Thailand is really doing this.
Look it up. I did as much due diligence as we do for anything else. I saw it. I said, "Oh, IGN posted that. It's probably believable." And I took a snapshot of it.
And here's the thing, right? I want to be clear about something. I'm not saying I would also try it. I would also take a bite out of it. But and you and I we don't have to have this discussion now, but we got into a discussion about price. Like how much
I know.
How much is this cheese monstrosity? Probably $8 full goddamn dollars. And when you consider Taiwanese conversion, it's probably like something close to like $15 or something like that. But I digress. But if they were doing it at the Burger King near my house, I would try it for sure. I would order other stuff because I'm still hungry and I'm not going to eat that. That's the other thing. The other thing that is bothering me is it's just cheese. It's not a meal. I look at that and my brain goes, well, it's not a meal.
Right.
There's no protein. It's a sandwich for sure because it's between 2 slices of bread. But if that's what your metric for is it a sandwich is, I'll just roast a shoe and put it in between 2 slices of bread. I'm like, this is my shoe, the sandwich. It's $20 and it took 4 seconds to make, but I'm down a shoe and you're going to like it. I put it between bread. It's frustrating.
I can tell.
Burger King Taiwan has frustrated me.
For the last time.
For the last time. This is strike 3, Taiwanese Burger King. I've had it up to here with you. And hi, I'm Thunder from Thunder Lightning Gaming, and I hate the real cheeseburger from Taiwan Burger King.
That's our new, whenever somebody new comes to our YouTube channel, that's the video that just instantly plays.
It would honestly, it would show so much of my personality. It's such a good litmus test of I'll keep watching after you see that shit, after you watch me officially declare that I will not eat this burger.
But also claim that you would if you had the opportunity to.
Also claim that I would try it. I would. That's the thing. I'm not sitting here I'd fuck that up. I'd try it. I'd take one
bite. I stand at a bite and then acknowledge that this is 20 slices of cheese. And then keep that in mind and say how much is a healthy amount. Probably there's one bite.
Right. That yeah. What do you want? If you want to talk about TTD, time to diarrhea, that is a diarrhea nuke. That is they should call that the Oppenheimer burger. Because I'm going to eat it, and I'm going to take my last bite, and I'm going to be like, that was great. It's where are you going? It's to shit, obviously. You see all the fucking cheese I just had? Holy shit. Yeah, that's it. We're done. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe.
Our channel has daily uploads from podcast video essays, Let's Plays to skits.
Be sure to watch on Twitch. We stream all our video game and podcast content live at 5 EST every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Our intro is by Brad Kendrick and music by Froggy and the Friendship. Link to all that in the description below.
Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.